Hello, my dear viewers. Welcome to this reading. This reading is for all Leo, and it's for the month of August, a little bit over 2025. My dear Leo, this is a reading about every area of your life. I call it a general reading because it will touch every part of your life that needs addressing, or information that you may need to know, or hidden factors, or messages from the heavens or the universe. So that's why I call it sort of a general reading. It's about everything needed for you to know. I'd like to welcome each and every one of you. Thank you all for being here. I'm in gratitude for your support. Watching the videos helps me big time. The more you watch, the more you support my health, and I'm in gratitude for that. My dear Leo, I'd like to convey my best wishes to each and every one of you. Thank you all for your feedback, your wonderful, warm regards and wishes. I'm in absolute gratitude for you all being in my life. Now I'm going to have a look at two important messages for you, August onwards. Let's have a look. The first one. Now, flexibility is needed. It means that there are going to be changes coming in your life. There may be a situation where something is ending, and the ending might be a little bit difficult, and you need to adapt to it. That's why flexibility is needed. It also shows that this ending that's happening, it's a chapter of your life that's ending. You are going to be transcending to high levels. So in order to reach to success and to transcend to the next level, because the next level is going to give you a lot of success, you've got to be flexible in order to adapt to that which is changing, because there is a massive change. Okay, let's have a look. That was the willow spirit. And also focus is needed. Focus, look for details, especially again with the change. The change that's coming, it's going to be profound. A lot of details are needed for you to focus on. So focus is very important. That's very two interesting messages. Now I'm going to ask a question to see if there's anything that you need to know in regard to something you've been really worried about, or wondering how the outcome will be. Questioning, whatever. If you have a question that you've been thinking about all the time, let's see an answer perhaps, or guidance to it. For all Leo, the truth. And it says compromise. Compromise. So you need to compromise. This situation that you've been thinking about and worried about and not knowing what the best course of action is, the best course of action is to compromise. Okay, that explains that. Now, I'm going to take two messages from another deck, tarot deck this time, for all Leo. Let's have a look. I'm cutting twice. The first one, the Nine of Pentacles. Living a life of wealth and luxury after a large sum of money coming to you. Whether it's going to be inheritance, a windfall, it is going to be so big that it's going to give you a life of abundance. A life of having it all and not needing anything. This is incredible. This is the change that's coming. That's why you need to be flexible. Okay, let's have a look at the second message for all Leo. We have a new beginning that's going to be very exciting. In fact, it's going to be so exciting that your passion is going to ignite in doing something, charging in this new chapter, expanding and being very joyful, very happy. Whatever it is, it's bringing you abundance. It's very fruitful. By the way, what you don't see, all this happening, is a lot of rewards. The Six of Wands is the greatest rewards in the world for you. Applause from the heavens for a job well done, for sacrifice, reward after reward, recognition for a job well done, being recognized and honored for what you are and what you stand for and what you have done. Great victories await you. Wow, that is wonderful. My dear Leo, that is really great news. Okay, that's that one. Now we're going to move on to the next level, which is this deck here. We're going to take again two major important factors for all Leo. And we've got, wow, victory and success again. No, this is the Six of Pentacles. It shows abundance, a lot of money, being able to support others who are in need. Great victory awaits you. Just like I said with this one here, great victory awaits you. Being very successful, being very wealthy. Connected to this one also. I'll just show you again victory and success, so you know, and I can cover it. And then you can see that rewards are going to be endless, and you are going to be living a life of wealth and luxury. It's all destined. Nothing will stop. You'll continue be receiving victory after victory, success after success, wealth to the highest level. This is all like a payoff I see for something you've done for the longest time. I feel like you've persevered and put your interests aside and done for others. You've sacrificed a lot, and now it's time for you to be rewarded. You've done for everybody else. Now it's your turn. And that is incredible. That is truly amazing. Okay, so that goes right here. Now we're going to take one more. My dear Leo, let's have a look. Truth. Okay, so we have the High Priestess. This shows that your intuition, your gut feeling, your higher self is trying to tell you something. Maybe it's telling you through dreams. There are signs. It's trying to get your attention about something that's about to happen, something that's about to change or shift. And that is what I was talking about. In an area of your life, there is a chapter ending and there is a chapter starting that's going to give you all this victory, but you need to be flexible and focused. They're the two things that are required of you. That's what the heavens and the universe are saying. So that's what's hidden. What is hidden is that there is a major change in your life, a big change in your life. It's so massive that you will be amazed. And that is to do with this Ace of Wands, actually. So I'll just take this and put it this way. There we go. Here we go. That's better. All right. So a really great new beginning that shifts everything for you. That's magnificent. Now I'm going to take a few messages from this deck for all Leo. We'll cut only once. The Fool. Wow, this is a new cycle, a new chapter that gives you freedom. Remember I said freedom from all cares and worries? The Nine of Pentacles. Well, this is another form of freedom. You're going to be so successful, so much success. I'll put it over here. So much success that you are going to be really feeling freedom, feeling abundant, feeling there's no need for anything, no worries, no cares in the world whatsoever. That's pure abundance. Pure and absolute abundance. Okay. So that's that one. So the Fool shows that absolute freedom is coming. The next one, we have the Page of Pentacles. This is someone that might be very supportive, very helpful. Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. We'll find out a little bit about them as to who this person is when I clarify the cards. We'll know what the energy stands for. Then it says the Six of Cups. This is leaving the past and saying goodbye to the past. Now, some of you might be saying goodbye to this person. It is possible, saying goodbye to someone of Earth energy from your past. We'll see. Right, very interesting. The pages to come up like this. All right, let me just take these and put them over here. And then we've got the Page of Cups. This shows someone that will be very inspiring. Sometimes I connect this card to Pisces. It can, however, be, it's a water energy, that's for sure, which is Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. I just feel there will be, it's more of a Pisces, but we'll find out a little bit long. When I clarify, we'll understand exactly what is this energy. I don't think this is the one that you're saying goodbye to. I think it's the Earth energy, but I'll just be certain when I continue. Okay, the Eight of Wands. It shows an opportunity, news, information is coming where you need to take action quickly. When you hear this this information or this news, how do you know to take action quickly? Okay, two things will happen. Number one, out of this news, you will be able to resolve a current problem that you're having. And at the same time, you will also be granted a great opportunity from this. And the opportunity could be love, opportunity of love, opportunity of business. It can be anything. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's it. What you don't see happening, The Queen of Wands, this is connected to Sagittarius or any fire energy, Leo or Aries. Very strong fire energy here. And the Four of Wands plus the Magician. Oh my God, what you don't see coming is amazing. So we've got someone of fire energy, which we're going to find out exactly who the water is energy at the end of the reading. Who is the fire energy? Is it Sagittarius or is it Leo, Aries? Who the earth is, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Now, it shows to me that you are going to be living a life of wealth and abundance. It does show to me that miracles and blessings are going to be pouring into your life. With the Four of Wands, that's what's coming. You are going to be so empowered with a Magician, power extraordinaire. And the Lovers, you are going to be meeting someone that is very, very special. And you are going to make major decisions in regard to this someone. Very intriguing. Now I'm going to take 2 messages from this deck. And then after this, I'll do one more and then I'll clarify. We'll clarify the cards to understand everything. Right, it says money skills. You have to be very careful when dealing with large amounts of money, my dear Leo. Investing, taking risks, you've got to be very careful. Don't take things at face value. Interrogate, investigate, analyze everything. Get more information, find out, expose information so that you're not losing, so that you don't lose anything, especially if you're putting a lot of money into some business or some situation or investing the money. Just check everything out, find out everything. Always ask chat GPT for everything, all kinds of information. It teaches you everything, how to invest your money, what's the safest way, where to put your money, how to divide your money, all of that. Now, in regard to career, there is a situation where there's a self-made, like you are going to be quite recognized. This comes again with the Six of Wands, recognition and victory in something, fame and exposure. Your reputation is skyrocketing somehow, something that you have created, something that you have done. I also feel like you might be working in careers that are to do with fame. So you might be, dealing with the public, and there is fame, exposure, and your reputation is skyrocketing. So that's that. The next one for all Leo. Oh, okay. We've got the Crown, and the Crown is all about overcoming all obstacles and wealth. Power play, wealth, overcoming all obstacles. Okay, let me continue with this. I'll just remove that. Glasses on. Right. The Crown's also about considering doing your own business, being in regard to career, like taking charge, being your own boss, working for yourself. It's wealth to the highest level and degree and making progress beyond anything. So the Crown and this money here, this wealth, this amount of wealth, and the Four of Wands, it shows me that things are going to be incredible for you. Absolutely. I feel like there is going to be a massive change that's going to take you to levels you never expected. Levels beyond where you are today, levels you never anticipated to reach. And it's all to do with high level of power and wealth. A grand power and wealth. And overcoming everything that was standing your way. And not to mention all the blessings that are coming. With the Four of Wands, blessings pouring in to the highest level and degree. Actually, I should have put it like this. It looks better. Incredible power, blessings pouring into your life. And getting all your wishes come true. So on top of overcoming obstacles, this is massive. Really amazing. Yes, absolutely amazing. So yes, flexibility is needed for you to move on to the next level. Absolutely. And that is there anything else in this? No, we talked about it. That's the actual Crown. Okay. Now I'm going to start clarifying. Before I do, actually, I will take 2 more messages from this deck. From the tea leaf. 1 message from this. There's 1. I've divided them into 2. So 1 message from this one, and then another, and the other one. And we'll take 1 more from this one for all Leo. And there's the other one. Very good. Okay. Now, let's have a look at what they say. What we got here. Right, the teapot. This is about someone entering your life. Now, according to, there's also someone that's going to be very warm entering your life with a lot of warmth. Now I'm going to tell you, according to the tea leaf, it says deep friendship with someone of the same sex. Deep friendship with someone of the same sex. Now, according to the ancient wisdom, it isn't the same sex. It could be any sex in reality. But anyway, I have to say exactly what the tea leaves are saying. The crib, this is something wonderful, something incredible that's beginning. The birth or conception of a child or an enterprise, business or an endeavor. It could be the investment that we were talking about. Could be anything, or it could be a baby. So there's that one. I'll put this one over here. Now, 2 more messages from another deck, and then I will really clarify the cards just for all Leos. So we got 1 and we got 2. Yes, they opened up nicely. All right, let's have a look at the 2 messages from the Egyptian gods. It says, Egyptian. Okay, don't be, for those of you who are intimidated by the word gods, try to overlook that. Exploration. You are going to go through exploring a lot of different factors in your life. It's time for exploring new people, new concepts, new ideas, new people. People are entering your life. 1 or 2 people, new people, community entering your life. Traveling. Some of you are in the process of traveling or will be traveling. And while you're traveling, you're meeting someone. And while you're traveling, this exploration, you are going to be meeting someone that's going to heal you, a healer. Someone that might be, oh my God, it could be this water energy, this Pisces, could be, or this, Cancer or Scorpio, but I feel like it's Pisces. I feel like there is some sort of, in this process of exploring or traveling, you are about to meet someone that you heal each other or you heal together. So it could be a great friendship. This could be teapot. Now, the Satit is all about fruitfulness. You are going to be harvesting. You are going to be abundant. You are going to be fruitful. You will have more than you have ever wanted, just like this card here. And that's that one. Okay, wonderful. Now I'm going to clarify. This is the time for clarifications. Let's have a look. We're going to start with, I'm just putting some air into my cards. Here we go. So, what shall we start with? This is all the way. We're going to start with the Page of Pentacles and see who this Page of Pentacles is for all Leo. Who is this earth energy that's helpful, reliable? Is it the past? Is it someone coming in the future? That's what I want to know. Right. Very interesting. It is someone that you might be dealing with at this point in time. This person is connected, might have fire energy in them, Sagittarius. There's that Queen again, the Queen of Wands. Someone very supportive and helpful, fire energy, or someone that you might be supporting even. You might be supporting this earth energy. But it is going to be at a time, you'll know who this person is, because I feel like you will support them financially. I also feel like this is going to be at a time where the chapter or one of your chapters is ending. Now, the chapter ending could be in connection again to this person. It is, I do see that a lot of money is coming and you're transcending to high levels. Your status is you're ranking up with all the money that's coming, large amounts of money. And this again confirms everything that I talk about, because this is confirmed again here, where there is a lot of wealth coming. Exceptional amounts of wealth are on their way. This is it. This is exactly the wealth that they're talking about. After overcoming a lot of obstacles, there's a lot of wealth coming for you. Exceptional amounts of wealth are coming. My dear Leo, this is just magnificent, truly. Oh no, sorry, this one here. Yeah, so, yes. Okay. So yeah. We'll find out more about who this person is as we go along. Don't worry. I do see like it's connecting to something that's ending, but I'm not sure. Maybe it's something is ending and something else is beginning with an earth energy. You might be ending something with an earth energy because it's sitting right next to the past. It's connected to the past, right? Or it could be someone that's from your past that a chapter is ending, but then there is an earth energy entering your life. That's why this is a bit confusing. There is an end of a battle, that's for sure. But let's find out further. Again, we had the end of a cycle, a chapter. So it is showing that it is possible that a chapter is ending. Let's have a look at the Fool. Right. When you are feeling free and end of a suffocating chapter, when that ends, comes this again, the Page of Cups. This is the new person in your life. This is the person that you are going to be dealing with. This, which I call Pisces, could be Cancer or Scorpio. But I call it Pisces because it's water energy and it's got the fish. That's the only reason. You've got the 6 again, the 6 of victory, which is this one here, the victory and success and wealth, to the point where you're helping others. This is repeated now here. I'll just put it down here so you know it's repeated. And this coming at a time where I was asking about the Fool, and it shows the cycle that's coming, the new chapter that's going to be freedom, giving you freedom and no cares in the world. Well, that explains the money. A lot of money is coming, and that is why you're feeling so abundant. So, and it's at that time that you are meeting this person. This person is going to be inspiring in your life. It could be actually that situation where you're going through exploration, going somewhere visiting, maybe a small vacation or a trip, and you're meeting this person, and it's just something amazing is igniting. It's going to be incredibly healing. There's healing between you and this person. Remember that, the word healing. It might come at a time where there may be a proposal or proposition, because this is the second time I'm seeing this. They might propose something. There may be a proposal for you, a proposition to do something, to take some action, and you're taking it. You're taking the action, whatever it may be. It might be a job offer, it might be support, help. They might need you. You might be a counselor. They might need your counseling skills. I mean, that's just an example. We'll see what it is. We'll find out. You'll know at the time. Let's have a look at now the success and the wealth that's coming your way, my dear Leo. Wow. You are going to be celebrating it, and you're relocating. Maybe that's the action you're taking when you're dealing with this new person in your life and you're healing together, and maybe even working a proposal, a proposition. You might be relocating, because I saw it'll happen at a time where you're going through a lot of sadness, separation and sadness, and dealing with a painful truth. It's happening at that time. But ultimately, you are celebrating big time. Again, there is so much to celebrate here that it's magnificent. You are just so happy and so, I won't take all of them, in such a celebrating mode. That's incredible. You are celebrating so much that's happening in your life, on top of wealth and power and exploring and blessings and people that are entering your life that are healing. On top of all of that, there's just so much more going on that you are going to love. So much to celebrate. Now, the success, everything that we see here, it's magnificent. All right, so we've got the celebrations. Now, we're going to move on to the next level, which is this Page of Cups, and see who, or what is the energy of this inspiring Page of Cups. And at the end, we'll find out if it's Pisces or if it's just any water energy when they double and triple. Okay, so, wow. I said, what is this situation? Okay, there will be probably a business proposal. It comes at a time where you're ending a very painful chapter and you're resting from a chapter. There could be that you will be working together with this water energy. There is a business situation. That's business. But also it shows it could be Cancer, because this is the Cancer card, okay? There could be Cancer with fire energy, Leo, Cancer, Leo, Cuspi, possibly. This is July. The Chariot. The Chariot is also connected to a trip. That's why I said there could be at the time when you're exploring, going on a trip somewhere, you'll meet this person. And the Chariot is also about overcoming major obstacles and having a great victory. So you are going to have a great victory. It can be also about transport, something to do with your car, buying a vehicle, buying a boat, buying a helicopter. It could be something like that too, that might be dealing at a time where you're traveling or in the process of exploring something. You will meet this person. And this person is someone hardworking. It is someone that might propose an idea that you might have to consider. There may be signing documents, changing things regarding work and money, making more money than you are, being more getting exactly more, no, sorry, not exactly, getting more than what you need in regards to money. They might offer you something that is really paying you more than what you are getting at this point in time. But there are documentations and there are changes, major changes, that you have to pay attention to detail. Again, focus, pay attention to detail so you don't make mistakes, especially when there's large amounts of money. But there is a chance you're meeting this person somewhere on a trip, or they are cancer, they've got strong cancer in them. Okay, so the next message, we're going to find out about what is hidden from you. The High Priestess, what is hidden from all Leo that you're not aware of? Is it the ending of something horrific? Yes, it is. Okay, it could be in regard to someone that's very hardworking, an earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, coming to an end. It is possible. There's one more challenge. Oh my God, hardworking. This person's got Capricorn in them. This is the Capricorn card. Capricorn is earth. This is an earth energy, hardworking. There might be something ending with someone that it has got Capricorn in them. They could also have Virgo in them. This is the Virgo card. So there could be Virgo, Capricorn, a very strong earth energy. That's why I said there's an earth energy ending and there's an earth energy possibly coming. This water energy might have earth within them. But there is one more chapter, one more hard situation left. And you have been through so much. And this is the finale, the last chapter. That's the last challenge. It's going to be challenging. It's going to be very hard, but you will overcome it and you will heal from it. Very difficult, but you will overcome it. It could be happening in September. We got number 9 all over the place. It could be happening in 9 weeks time from the time you see this reading. It is connected to September because this is September. It is connected to December. So from September to December, this is Capricorn. But you will heal big time after this challenge. Major healing is coming from this controlling, horrific situation. You are going to rest from a big battle. Wow. The rest from a big battle. That's what came up before. It'll be over. Okay, the new beginning. Do we have to know about it? Let's find out. It could be a rebirth because I saw judgment. You are going there. Wow. Let's take one more. Yeah, I see. After the loss or the leaving of this person, the earth energy, or it could be an offer for work that you might be going to. You are going to be given a lot of strength and a lot of power, and a lot of courage to be able to take on the next step, this new beginning. This new beginning is going to require you moving or taking bold action. It's not going to be easy. So, and there is something more hidden in regard to this. Maybe movement to another state, to another place, to another country, to another city. But you are going to be given all the strength and courage to be able to move forward. And you are taking action. I saw this once and it came again. You're able to go. So that's that one. Let's have a look at see what else you need to know. A few messages from this deck. Glasses on. It says, keep an open mind because your soulmate is here, entering your life soon. And your soulmate may be different from the usual type and expectations. Nothing like you've expected. Something completely different. Your soulmate is on its way. I think it's a water energy, perhaps, with a little bit of earth or fire. I think fire, because what you don't see coming is this fire energy. They've got fire in them. This is what's coming. So they will have fire and they will have water. Remember that, okay? And then at the end of the reading, we'll find out which one doubles and triples. And then we'll know what's the past and what's the past and what is the one coming. So you know why? We got both of these doubled. Have a look at that. Both of them got doubled up, right? That's intensifying the magnitude of their presence that's coming in your life. I don't think you've met them yet. I just don't feel you've met them yet. You haven't met this person yet. Okay, let's just have a look at one more. Okay, they gave us 2. There's going to be playfulness, a lot of, you're going to be recapturing romance and, feeling youthful with this person. Allow your spirit to shine when you meet them because, don't forget we have got the Lovers card. So I do feel like, this is going to be someone very intense. And, of course, when they're water and fire, it's going to be someone very... very deep, someone very warm. That's the word I'm getting. Very warm, very sensitive, very powerful, very giving, very powerful again, power. Very inspiring, someone that will know you inside out. And you are going to make a major decision in regard to this person. Wow, this is really big. I can't wait to see who they are. The next message was codependency. Okay, it shows that there is some sort of addictions that are affecting your romantic life. That's very important because addictions are to do with the devil. So the devil was here, but you will heal from them. The devil's about addictions or controlling issues, things that control you, codependency. But you will heal from them without a doubt. So that's good news. That's that one. The next one is a message from this deck to see what else you need to know, my dear Leo. Oops, too many. I'll just cut them to make it easy. The truth for Leo, and this one came up. Okay, sexual union. Very interesting. An intimate union. It says, honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. Within them, you will find the true bliss. So honor it because it's going to be spectacular. Okay. You know, I didn't want to say it, but the fire energy with the water energy here, very sensual, especially if it's a Pisces. There's going to be a lot of sensuality, a lot of romance. So it came with sexual union. Let's take 2 more messages from here, or 1 perhaps, maybe 1 more. No, just 1. Okay. Let's see what it says. It says clarity. Take time to think about your situation to gain clarity. So you do need a lot of clarity. You need focus. You need adaptation. All that is very important. Very important. So now I'm going to go to the next level to see what are the star sign combination of the people that you are dealing with on a grand scale. Whether it's the people that you're leaving behind, the past, whether it's the people that are coming in your life, whether they are people like best friends, siblings, family that you're dealing with. What are the star sign combination of those people that you're dealing with in August onwards? Okay, so we got the first 2. We got Cancer, the moon, ruler of Cancer, and we got Aquarius, Uranus, the ruler of Aquarius, for all. Okay, so these are the first ones are the priority, but still, we'll see who doubles up. Uranus has doubled up, Aquarius. Oh, so many. Oh my God, Aquarius is leading the way. That's 3 Aquarius. And then we got Pisces. It's a water energy next to Cancer. We've got Sagittarius, fire energy. We got Leo, like yourself, fire energy. We've got Mercury. Before Mercury, we've got air energy. We'll sit next to Aquarius, which is Libra. And then we've got Mercury, which is Gemini, Virgo. This is earth and air. I'll put it here, temporary. Let's have a look. We don't have any earth. We should be getting, oh, here we go. Pisces has doubled up. Sagittarius has doubled up. And we've got the earth, Virgo. Sagittarius doubled. And water energy, Neptune, Pisces doubled up. Like I was saying, this water energy could be a Pisces. Let's have a look for all Leo, the truth. A few more. What have we got again? We got Pisces. Pisces 100%. So this that I always call Pisces, nobody does. I do that only because of that fish. And it's showing that you are going to be dealing with someone that has strong Pisces in them. I just feel like one has opened up. No, it hasn't. Okay. We're just going to try to take 1 or 2 more and then I'll put it together for you. There's 1 more, Scorpio. And that's that. Is there anything else? There's 1 more. All right, Pisces, leading the way. All right. So now we know. I love it when they answer me like this, like I get the answer, the clarity, which I've always asked the heavens to do that for me. Have a look at Pisces so you can understand why I was saying that this person is Pisces. This one that's going to inspire you. This person, 1 Pisces, not Mercury. 2 Pisces, 3 Pisces, and Neptune, the ruler of Pisces. So 4 Pisces. It proves 100% that this person that's coming in your life, that's going to be inspiring you, that's going to be, you might work together, you might even end up being partnerships in business or as lovers. It's going to be Pisces. They will have strong Pisces in them. Now let's see the next fire energy. Remember I said it's that and fire. Let's see. Now remember I did say Sagittarius, right? So we'll put this one here. We know Pisces is leading the way. Sagittarius is leading the way in the fire energy. Let me see if there's anything else fire here. No. This is earth. This is water. So there's one Cancer and one Scorpio. This could be family that you're dealing with also, but they could also be water energies for others. But the majority of Leo will be dealing with Pisces. And then the next one is fire, but I want to know about this. This is very much this. Mercury. Oh, I see. Mercury twice. I see. I get it. Okay, so we'll talk about this later because this is not that important. We'll talk about that later. The second one that was coming in your life, which was the fire energy, remember? The Queen of, this one that doubled up. This could be Sagittarius. Yes, Sagittarius. Because we've got 2 Sagittarius and 1 Leo. And this is, I wonder if we had there. No, we didn't. Okay, so we've got Sagittarius. So this person is very strong Pisces and Sagittarius. Sagittarius here very strong for majority of Pisces, for Leos, and then there is, of course, for the second ranking as the fire energy could be Leo. So that for many it'll be Sagittarius, but for some it'll be also possible to have a Leo. So we established who these people are. I wish all the time it was this simple and easy. So we've established this new person that's Pisces with fire, Sagittarius leading the way, or Leo. Now, let's have a look at who else. There is someone else that's very massive here. Two people are very strong in your life. I'll tell you who they are, my dear Leo. Aquarius here is very strong. The Aquarius could be the one that you might be saying goodbye to. The Aquarius might also have Virgo in them. It is possible. We got Virgo here very strong. We got Virgo with Gemini. Virgo, Gemini. You could be dealing with someone that's Virgo, Gemini. It could be family. Could be someone entering your life who's Earth energy, which is that page that we had here. Remember the page of Pentacles. It could be this one. This could be someone that is Virgo, Gemini. Because we've got 1 Virgo and we've got 2 Mercury. So you can understand Mercury is the ruler of Virgo and Gemini together. So there could be a Virgo, Gemini that you're dealing with here, very strong also. There could be someone entering your life you could be working with, or could be family member. There is also very strong Aquarius here. We've got 3 Aquarius. Again, this could be someone that you're dealing with. It could be someone entering your life. You don't do well with air energies at all. The only way you might do well, my dear Leo, with Aquarius long term is when they have strong earth in them. So if they've got Virgo in them and they're Aquarius, yes, you'll do great with them. They will be wonderful. So there might be someone that's coming in your life also, some of you. Because don't forget, everyone gets different people. You might get a karmic person to start your life with. You might get a twin flame. You might get a soulmate. It all depends. So some of you are dealing with air energies. I, in my opinion, I feel like an air energy with Earth is saying goodbye and leaving. I feel also another thing, there could be a possibility of air energy like Aquarius with Cancer that you might be saying goodbye to. I also feel like there could be someone that is either Aquarius or Libra that you might be saying goodbye to. But there is something very important. The water energy here in your life is very important. Yes, you have got Pisces and you've got a lot of Pisces, but that's the first, like the majority of Leo. The other Leos are going to be dealing with Cancer and Scorpio because they're very strong also. They're there. They're not strong, but they're there. There's also Libra here. They're all one. So whenever they double and triple, they're the ones that take preference. They're the ones that intensely are entering your life. So Aquarius is one of them because there's 3 of them. Now that you know all this, you let me know your opinion of what you think who the Pisces is, who the Sagittarius is, who the Aquarius is, because and who is the Virgo Gemini, because they're very strong in your life that you're dealing with on a high level and will be meeting very soon, which is the Pisces Sagittarius. Hope you enjoyed the reading. Do give me a thumbs up. Let me know. We put the points all together when you actually talk about it in the community, saying what the signs are and which one you're connecting with. I look forward to reading that. And I hope you enjoyed the reading. It's magnificent. Your life is changing dramatically. And in every way, there is blessings coming. And I love that for you. My best wishes to each and every one of you. Thank you all for your support. Thank you for being here. Best wishes, sincere regards, and lots of love and light with a lot of peace and harmony. Namaste.